started my collection. I started off with Hypnotic Poison, but today we're talking about the Private collection. So I'm going to be sampling a selection of their fragrances. I'm going to tell you what they smell like, go through some of the notes. So darlings, let's talk about Christian Dior. I absolutely love Dior fragrances, and this is the Private collection that I'm going to be talking about today. And I love so many of their fragrances. They are ultra feminine, sophisticated, and just so beautiful to wear. And I find them just so elegant, guys. So I really wanted to share them with you. So I have received quite a few requests from you guys to talk about my favorite perfumes from Maison Christian Dior. And I'm going to do that today. So come along, darlings, make your tea and let's get started. Darling, so let's start off with this sample set here. I'm going to go through 8 fragrances, so they're all here that I'll be sampling today. I have organized the fragrances in terms of like light florals, orientals, and then your woody notes. So I'm going to start off with the florals. So the very first perfume I have is a rose fragrance, and this one I have is Rose Kabuki. So I'm going to sample this one for you. So I'm going to spray it on a card, and I'm going to give you my first impressions of this perfume. Okay. Oh wow, so immediately I'm receiving a fresh note. Very clean, fresh, airy, very soft and delicate. There is some slight greenness to this fragrance as well. It's slightly green. Oh wow, it's really clean and fresh. So the notes, that's my first, so guys, that's my first impressions. It's really pretty. So in Rose Kabuki, we have notes of rose, dewdrops, and musk. And for me, I received that green dew more than the rose. I think I'm getting more of a green note. It's green, fresh, very light. And it's a very delicate rose note. It's more of a green rose. It's not sweet, it's soft. It's very, very light and delicate. It's feminine, I would say. So Rose Kabuki is a fragrance I would wear in the daytime. It's very clean. It's most definitely feminine. It's elegant. It's very pretty. And this is a scent I would definitely wear daytime. It's very soft, and I think in terms of gender, I think this is mixed. I think it's gender neutral, but I think it leans a little bit, very slightly more feminine, only very slightly. And I think it's the rose, and now like the rose is coming through even more so. But when I imagine this fragrance, I imagine the rose to be like a very light colored petal, or like white roses, white greenish sort of petals. That's what I imagine when I smell Rose Kabuki. It's clean, it's fresh, and like I said, very soft. You do get the musk in here, but it's not a powdery musk. It just softens the green notes from that rose. But I think this is more based on the dew. I think it's more prominent in this perfume. Oh guys, it's really nice. It's very fresh. I would wear this during the summertime, but I think this is more suited for the spring to summer seasons, and it's most definitely daytime wear in my opinion. Yeah, so that's my Rose Kabuki. So I'm going to try the next perfume, and it's this one here. So I'm really excited to try this fragrance because this contains jasmine. So this is my Jasmine de Angers. And I'm going to spray this one now and sample it for you guys. So I've got my little sample here, and I just love how handy these are. I think these are, yeah, 2 ml. And to be honest, I really do like 2 ml sample sets because I would get a lot of wear out of this. And you guys know I'm a very light sprayer. So this would last me like a whole like month, even more. It depends on how often I wear it, but yeah. This would last me a very long time. Surprisingly, it's only 2 ml. Okay, so this is my Jasmine de Angers. So I'm going to spray some here. There we go. We've got some there. Oh my goodness, guys. What did I just spray? Really? Christian Dior, are you gonna do this to me again? Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is gorgeous, guys. From the moment I sprayed this the first time, this is beautiful. This is so my style. Jasmine d'Angers is simply elegant. Elegant, elegant, elegant. It's so beautiful. It's white flowers, it's clean, it's soft. It has that true jasmine note, but more on the fruity side. It's quite fruity. Oh gosh, Christian Dior, you can't keep doing this to me. This is so beautiful, it's so elegant. When I smell this, the first thing that comes to mind is a wedding day. This is like your wedding day. If you like jasmine, this is very elegant and feminine. It's beautiful. So let's find the notes for you guys. Okay, so I've got the notes written down here for you. Oh, this is so beautiful. And at the end, I'm going to tell you which fragrances I'm going to be buying next. Or immediately. This is beautiful. So Jasmine d'Angers. In the top notes we have bergamot. In the heart we have jasmine, apricot, osmanthus, peach, and in the base we have musk and vanilla. Wow, guys, I really love this perfume. It's very feminine, very, very feminine. It's captivating, I think. It's just so pretty. A very nice perfume. So for me, the prominent note, I get more jasmine, apricot, and peach. And then we have vanilla in the base and some musk. I think when I first sprayed it, I did get a zesty note, and it could be the bergamot, but for me, I just received jasmine and lots of fruits, you know, juicy apricot, and we've got like that fuzzy peach note in here as well, and I think you can detect that. And we have vanilla and musk in the base. So Jasmine d'Angers is something I would definitely wear in the daytime. I think this is quite versatile. I would be happy to wear this in the evenings as well as the daytime, but I think it's more daytime appropriate. This is something I would reach for if I was going out for brunch, or going to like a day event especially. And also like for a special occasion, this is very much your wedding day scent. It's very beautiful. And if you like jasmine, this is perfect. It's, to me, so I do love jasmine, and jasmine is a fragrance note I would wear mainly for going out. That's something I've discovered actually. So for me, it's more of a dressed up fragrance or fragrance note. But I do find with jasmine, sometimes jasmine can be a little bit sweet and floral, or sometimes it can be quite green and strong. I'm a bit more on the sweet floral side, and I think this is one of them. And I think with fruity notes, that peach and apricot blend with the jasmine really balances so well, incredibly well. So that's my Jasmine d'Angers. So the next fragrance we have is a fragrance that I think you're going to like. If you like gourmands, then you should like this one. So let's try this one here. So I have Holy Peony is next up. So let's spray this one. Gosh, guys, this is so much fun. Like, I could do this all day long. This is so beautiful. Okay, I've got a little bit on there. Oh, wow. That is amazing. I received a very sweet fruity note. I'm getting sugary notes, like crystallized white sugar cubes. That's what I'm getting. And then that peony. Oh my gosh, it's so playful, this one. It's sweet. This is a sweet one, guys. It's really pretty. So let's go through the notes in Holy Peony. Okay, so I'm receiving rose, peony, and some berry notes. The most prominent note to me is a syrupy, sweet, sugary note. I'm getting some syrups and then some white sugar cubes. That's what I can detect. And then I get this burst of fluffy peonies, almost like my peonies right behind me. It's just like that. It's pink and bright and floral and sweet. A very pretty scent. I think I'm detecting a little bit of green in this as well. Oh, but guys, this is just like, wow. I do love this fragrance. Really love this one. So in the notes we have, so I have all the notes written down here. So Holy Peony is a combination of all these notes I'm going to mention. It doesn't describe here whether it's top, middle or base, but I'll go through these with you. So we have peony and rose, we have red fruits, we have apricot and musk, we have some green leaves and some woody notes. Guys, I received that rose, that peony. It's like a very sweet rose, a jammy rose, a very syrupy, and then we've got red fruits and apricot. I don't think I'm getting apricot as such. The rose and peony dominates this fragrance, but you do get this zesty note. Well, not so much zesty, but you do get like another fruity note, and I think that's coming from the berries. I'm going to smell it one more time. Maybe some raspberry, red currant. Really pretty, but maybe on the dry down that apricot might come through, but it's so sugary, it's extremely sweet. This is a fragrance that is playful, and I think this would suit the younger crowd. This would really appeal to the younger crowd, but anyone can wear this, most definitely, but I think that sweet gourmand note would really attract a younger audience. And to me, this is definitely a daytime fragrance. It's a bit too playful for the evenings. I could wear this in the mornings and the afternoons, but when it comes to the evening, I don't think I would wear this. I would wear it as a casual scent perhaps in the evenings if I'm going for like a late night walk or a stroll in the garden or something like that, meeting some friends, you know, very casual evening like event or something. But it's not like dressed up, in my opinion. This is just from my style. But this is your gourmand. This is sweet, it's sugar, it's roses, it's peony, it's perfect for the summer. If I had to choose, this is definitely a summer fragrance. Now the fourth fragrance is GIUDE Dior. Now guys, if you have been watching me on my channel, you know how much I love GIUDE Dior. GIUDE Dior is one of my fragrances for life. I don't think I can ever not have this perfume in my collection. It's based on rose, patchouli and some oak moss. It has like a vintage style, and it's just one of my favorites. So I'm going to sample this one for you guys, but I am familiar with this scent, so I'm going to give you my first impressions. But it's going to be fairly biased, I'm just telling you that now. Okay, so this is GIUDE Dior coming out. So I'm just going to spray this here. Oh, did I catch you? All right, so this is beautiful. Oh wow. Immediately I receive patchouli and oak moss, and it's quite how can I put it, it's quite pungent, it's strong, but not it's not an, you know, offensive kind of strength. It's not too heady for me, but it is strong, and it quickly fades. That strength fades and it softens really pleasantly. Oh my gosh guys, it's so beautiful. There is a note in the middle that, I told you I'm going to be biased, didn't I? But there is a note in the middle that almost joins those notes together. So the base meets the top note, and the way in which it's combined, I don't know, but it's something really special. It's almost sparkling, it's very elegant. It has this sort of, almost like an effervescence of this sparkling sort of bubbly note. And I think, to me, I think it's coming from the oak moss. It just smells almost like champagne or something vintage, something mature, something quite fine and regal. That's what I'm receiving. And I don't know how they've done it, but there's a note in there that's a little bit zesty, which is the bergamot, but the rose patchouli blend, guys, it's over, okay? It's over, I'm telling you. I'm so biased with this one, but I really do love GIUDE Dior. It's so special. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Guys, GIUDE Dior, I'm telling you, it's so gorgeous. In the opening we have bergamot, and then we have rose and patchouli in the heart, and then we have some amber, cedar, sandalwood and oak moss. Now, this perfume is extremely elegant. If you want to smell refined and classy, this is the fragrance for you. I wouldn't say this is playful. It's a bit more serious in a sense. It's more grown up. I think this would suit the over 30s very well. And this is, however, a unisex fragrance. I mean, all the fragrances I'm talking about today, they are all, these are all unisex scents. So, you know, definitely just see what suits your personality and what works best with your chemistry, your skin chemistry and pH. Just see what works for you. In my opinion, Gris Dior is feminine. But I've got many friends that wear this fragrance as guys, and it smells amazing. And I never think that, oh, that smells like feminine or delicate or something. It just smells beautiful. It's just a beautiful scent. And that's the thing with these fragrances, you try it on your skin and then you find that it's just going to work with your skin chemistry, and then whatever is projected from that is your own unique fragrance. Then no one will be able to detect whether it's feminine or masculine. It's always quite unique when you try it on anyway. So getting back to Gris Dior. So the most prominent note for me is patchouli, oak moss. There is some rose. I think I do get a little bit of an amber note in here as well, but it's not a strong amber. It's like a clear, soft amber. In some way, the amber that's present in Gris Dior reminds me a little bit of Amber Musk by Estee Lauder. I am a huge fan of Estee Lauder's fragrances. Oh my goodness. But yes, this one does remind me of Estee Lauder Amber Musk, but only very slightly. It's like the amber is very delicate. It's a wearable amber, and sometimes I find I either love an amber fragrance or I really detest it because it's just too strong and overwhelming. But Amber Musk is sort of like light and watery and very pretty, and that's the amber I receive in here, along with the oak moss and patchouli. This perfume does have like a vintage style to it, and I do like that. It's quite different and unique, very beautiful. This is a fragrance I would save and reserve to the evenings. I do wear this in the daytime, but I do save this for evening wear. So that's Gris Dior. Okay, so darlings, we are halfway through, and now I'm heading more into the rich oriental fragrances, and I'm heading more towards like the woody side now. So yes, the next fragrance I have is this one here, and it's called Oud Isfahan. Now, Oud Isfahan is something very, very special. It's a rose perfume, and it's a fragrance that I find to be extremely elegant. But this perfume is bold, it's a heavy hitter, it is powerful, and if you like that, then this is your style. This is flamboyant, it's bold, and it projects so well. It's very long lasting on the skin. So I'm going to spray this one for you. Okay, get some of that in there. Oh, wow. Very oriental, guys. This is beautiful. It smells regal, it smells powerful. It is rose and oud. That's the most prominent note for me, is oud and rose. That's the first thing I'm detecting. So in Oud Isfahan, what do we have? The top notes, we have labdanum. In the heart, we have rose, patchouli and saffron. Now, saffron is a note that I do like, but sometimes I find it adds like a dryness, like not a powdery, but this woody, bold, almost like oud in a sense. It's very rich, it's a very rich spice, and I think I can detect it now. A bit more of the saffron note. It's very beautiful, guys. So yes, in the base we have oud, sandalwood and cedar. I love cedar. Yeah, there's like a smokiness. The sandalwood adds a creamy note, but it's not soft. It's like a creamy wood, and then we have cedar as well as the oud in the base. Now, for me, I'm receiving rose. There's some slight patchouli, but I don't think I'm receiving a lot of patchouli, and I've got the rose, the oud and the saffron. I think that's the most powerful notes that I can receive. Oud Isfahan adds an element of elegance to your fragrance style. I think it's something you do wear when you're going out, and it's quite bold. It's a heavy hitter for me. I like the scent a lot. I find it very difficult to wear this perfume because I find it hard to find an occasion to wear it too, but it just depends on your style. If you like fragrances that are loud and it has great projection, then this might be the one for you. But it's very pretty. I do feel like this perfume suits the older crowd. I would say 35 plus again, but it's beautiful, and I think as it dries down, to me it becomes woodier. So I'm getting more of the saffron and the cedar in here. Sandalwood, yeah, even more so. So I think it was mainly rose and oud in the opening. Now it's drying down, it's more woody and dry. It's a dry, rosy note, but it's beautiful. So next, so I have Amber Nuit here that I'm going to try. Now let's give this one a go. Did I get it? Oh, there we are. Just about missed that one. Ooh, wow. Okay. Okay, so the first thing, I'm receiving a very strong oriental note, a very rich rose that to me is not so sweet. It's more, there's a syrupiness to the rose, but it's not a sugary sweet syrup. It's a spiciness to it, and the amber is a strong amber. It's quite warm, definitely oriental. This is bold but elegant as well, and it's a pretty rose, but to me it's like a very strong rose. So we have rose, amber, pink pepper, bergamot and grapefruit. There is a peppery note to this. I think that's what makes it more masculine in my opinion. The rose is here, but I think it's more of the amber note and the pepper. You've got fruity citruses, so you've got bergamot, you've got grapefruit, but for me, I find this to be more on the masculine side, and in the opening I'm receiving more rose, and then in the dry down I get that amber mixed with pepper, and it's almost a little bit spicy, almost smoky. The rose sort of fades away. It's not very delicate. It's more of a rich, strong rose. This to me, Amber Nuit, is a beautiful scent, in my opinion, for a man. This is very masculine for me, and I know this perfume is so popular within, like, I know most women, they love this perfume, and I do see the appeal, but in my personal style or wear, this is something I would just love to smell a man wearing. This isn't something I would wear. I'm saying that now, however it might change, but this is very bold, and it's like a sexy man scent for me. So the next perfume I have is Spice Blend. So let's sample this one. Okay. So out of the fragrances I'm mentioning so far, is there any that you guys love? Let me know down below in the comment section. And if you have any of these fragrances, let me know. And how do you find longevity? What's your views on some of these fragrances? I would love to know your favorite fragrance from the house of Maison Christian Dior. That sprays really nicely. Let's just get some of that lovely fragrance. Guys. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna spray that again. That was so beautiful. That experience was beautiful. Really beautiful. I'm gonna spray that again. Oh wow, what is that? Oh my gosh. It's just that right in the opening, there's something so special, so magical. Oh my gosh, guys. Wow, wow, wow. This is gorgeous. This is so beautiful. A stunning, stunning scent. Decadent, rich, spicy, but not too overspiced. It's a soft spice. It's a good balance of spices. I received ginger in this one, and cinnamon, and there is some woody notes as well. This is so beautiful. Guys, I have to go shopping. Guys, oh my gosh, this perfume, Spice Blend, this is exotic, it is addictive, it is aromatic with the spices in there, I would say. This is so beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness me, this is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The spice, oh my gosh, because I love spices. I do love spices. This is really gorgeous, guys. Oh my gosh. So, okay, cinnamon, woody notes, and what else am I receiving? Ginger. And I think in the opening, remember I sprayed it twice, I think it's that sort of like a fizzy note from the cinnamon, sorry, from the ginger. Almost fiery, but it's a pleasant fiery note. It's really gorgeous. I really love it. Oh my gosh, guys, gorgeous. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, so this is a fragrance I would wear in the evenings. Definitely evening scent. But before I go into that, let's talk about the notes. Let's see what I can find, because so in the top notes we have rum and ginger. I think that's the perfect combination. Rum and ginger is perfect. Then the heart, we have pink pepper, cinnamon, black pepper, cloves, nutmeg. I love nutmeg. Coriander, I love coriander. There's bay leaf and woodsy notes, and I do get the woods. But this is like a sweet spice. It's not a fiery spice. You know, ginger can be quite peppery and fiery, quite hot. There's some intensity to it. But this is very sweet. Or I would say it's like a sweeter version. This is almost like a simmering spices in like hot water, or like a syrup. You're making a syrup. This is stunning. This is memories of... This is so homely for me. It's got all the spices that I'm used to. There's ginger in here, there's cinnamon, there's cloves, black pepper. This is just so warming for me. This is really homely. I love it so much. With the rum as well, naturally. This is just perfect. And the ginger. So that's my spice blend. So spice blend is a fragrance I would actually wear more in the evenings because of the depth. It's quite a rich perfume. But it is pleasant to wear in the day. It just depends on your fragrance style. But to me, when I think of Spice Blend, it's more evening scents. Again, I think Spice Blend is more reserved for evenings and occasion wear. I would wear this more after 7 p.m. sort of thing. It's not like an afternoon scent for me, in my opinion. I wouldn't reach for this in the daytime either. And then this is something I would wear maybe starting from the autumn, maybe late October up until the Christmas holidays. It's got that cozy, comforting feel to it. The rummy notes in there with the ginger, oh my goodness, coriander, nutmeg. Guys, this is beautiful, a beautiful scent. Now, I think Spice Blend is equally balanced. I think this is gender neutral. A woman can wear this easily. I think a man wouldn't have to think twice about this perfume, but I think for a woman, you may do, if you're not used to spicy scents, you might feel it comes across masculine, but I think this version is equally unisex because it has soft notes. It's quite delicate. I don't want to say delicate, but it's not too pungent and fiery and strong. It's like a sugary, rummy, spicy mix of beautiful notes. It would definitely complement a woman's style. So that's my Spice Blend. I have the last fragrance now, and it's this one here. And this one is called, the one I have here, this is my Bois d'Argent. And Bois d'Argent is translated into silver woods. So maybe this might have a little sparkle to it. Let's see. Or it might have this sort of regal, you know, jewelry note. I don't know. Let's spray Bois d'Argent for you guys. Oh wow, it's going to the ceilings. Okay, I'm just waiting for the top note. I think I missed it on the card. Let's there we go. Okay, I caught it now. Ooh, wow. Okay, immediately incense. This one, like spicy woody incense. This is gorgeous. Okay, so okay, immediately I get a woody note. I get this tropical woody note. Oh, it's spicy, it's oriental, there's some incense in here. I feel like I'm detecting like some form of citrus, whether it might be bergamot. Oh, but there's something in here. It reminds me of something Middle Eastern. Like, I don't know if it's Middle Eastern a dessert, or it just reminds me of something. I'm trying to pick up the note. Oh, it's really beautiful. It's woody, spicy, and there's something in here. I have to say, there is something in here. It's one of the woody notes that it reminds me of going abroad on vacation. If any of you have traveled to the Caribbean, or if you are from the Caribbean, there is a note in the air. There's this scent, especially if you're staying in like one of the beautiful like villas or cabins, and you're in the countryside and you're surrounded by all these beautiful woody trees, and it's so lush, and the air is filled with like spices and vanilla and nutmeg and these warm rich woods that's been heated up by the sun. That's been captured right here. It's all here in Bois d'Argent. It's absolutely stunning. There is this spicy, it smells like almost like orange peel, like mandarin or orange peel, and I think that's what reminds me of like the Middle Eastern style, maybe dessert or something. But then it's got like this Caribbean twist. It's a bit of Caribbean meets Middle Eastern. It's beautiful. Oh, it's so lovely. So the notes in here, let's get into the notes. So guys, am I right? So guys, I'm looking at all the notes here, and I'm going to tell you what's in here. So the top note, we have iris. I didn't receive any iris. We have juniper berries. I do get that. Yeah, I do get juniper actually. I think that's prominent in here on the card. There's myrrh and patchouli. We have the woody notes. We have leather, amber, resins, vanilla, and honey. There's nothing citrus in here, guys, but I picked up like an orange peel sort of note. It reminded me of something very Middle Eastern. I wonder if it's the myrrh that's in here. There's patchouli, but now it's drying down. I'm receiving a lot of woods in here. Beautiful, guys. Very, very nice. Gorgeous. There's leather, there's musk in the base. I do get like a creamy leather note to this with some soft musk. I receive mainly patchouli. I'm not receiving any iris, but juniper is definitely there, mixed with some honey. So in terms of like the Caribbean style that I'm picking up, it could be the honey, vanilla with the woods, most definitely. Oh wow, it's really beautiful, guys. Wow, Christian Dior. This is amazing. So darlings, we sampled all 8 fragrances, and I would love to know what is your favorite. As a little recap, let's see. Oh, this is Rose Kabuki, Daytime, Feminine. Then we had, after that, what did we have? Oh, Jasmine de Angers, Daytime, Feminine, Possible Wedding Scent, and Holy Peony. This is my Playful Sweet Floral. Gorgeous Perfume. This is Daytime and Afternoon, and more feminine in my opinion. Next we have Dior, guys, you know how I feel about this. But I find this equally unisex, and this is my evening scent. This one we have Oud Isfahan, and now that it's dried down, this is gorgeous. It's a lot of oud and rose. It's very beautiful and a bit woody as well, very woody. That to me, gender neutral, Oud Isfahan, and also evening scent. So here I have Amber Nuit. This is your rose and amber fragrance. To me this is masculine and definitely a evening scent, and this is more your autumn winter. And then I have, oh gosh, Spice Blend. Beautiful, gorgeous scent. This is evenings, this is autumn winter perfume, and this is gender neutral, equally unisex. And lastly we have Bois d'Argent. Oh, incense, and this is bold and patchouli incense. There's amber in here, woods. Wow. Amazing. It's even stronger now in the dry down. Most definitely masculine in my opinion, and this is, well, it's a masculine scent, so I think it's quite dressed up from a man. I think this would be really nice to wear in the evening. So that's Bois d'Argent. So there's something for everyone there, guys. Darlings, thank you so much for watching today. Welcome to my channel. I would love for you to subscribe. On this channel, I talk about fragrances, lifestyle, and tea. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to subscribe. So darlings, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.